Good afternoon, folks. Here we are again at the community park in Sandy Creek, Jefferson and Oswego County line. Gonna do another hike. It's a little late in the afternoon. Wasn't expecting a train. It's like 5 o'clock now. It gets dark at 6. We're once again parked over here. And last time we were here, we hiked the Lime Trail. And on that visit, I left this way, and there is another trail. So we're gonna go do that one today. Like I said, the surrounding of the park is no more than 2 miles, so should have enough daylight to do what I need to do. Just wasn't expecting a train so late, so I got my train in, and now I'm getting my hike in. Content's getting kind of scarce, so you gotta do what you can. As you can see, another fantastic New York day. Cloudy, rain, no sun. So it should be a decent hike anyway. It didn't rain too hard like it usually does. It's just a passing shower, and like, you know, we get those what I call thumper dumpers, where the thing just sits over you and dumps and dumps and dumps, and then next you know you got 3 feet of water in your yard. But today was just a passing shower. Just enough to get everything just annoying. That's all it is annoying. That's why we live here. Just like when the snow covers all these trees and this access gate. It's just annoying. You get used to it. Yeah, it looks like there's more rain on the way. Or, I don't know, that could be what hit us. I don't know. The wind's just doing stupid stuff today. Normally our weather comes from this direction, so I'm gonna guess it's gonna rain again. Not anytime soon, I hope. So, I'll just keep you talking until I get to the trailhead, show you where we are. Yeah, this is the main road here for the community park. This is the Lime Trail. We did this trail the other day, if you remember. We found out it was an old access road. Came out here at some point. But, little did I know, there's another one up here. Literally, right here. So, this sign was actually a trailhead. So, again, old map, don't know where we are right at the moment. Okay, Castor Road, so we are right here. We're gonna hike, seems like I said this before, the red trail. It's the same trail. Lime Trail's the same as red, but okay, we're hiking the red trail. Lime Trail's literally 10 feet that way, but if you remember, if you watched the Lime Trail video, I'm like, huh, it looks like a trail that goes, yeah, this was a trail. Just right here, you can literally see the Lime Trail from here. That right there is the Lime Trail. 10 feet away. But let's see what this one has to offer, huh? We are on the red trail. At least the only good thing about the rain is it dampened the crunching leaves sound. Again, Castor Road's off to our right. Interstate Highway, which is extremely loud because of the wind pattern. And Route 11 is right off in front of us here. I can't really do anything about the traffic noise. It's just one of those things you deal with. Again, it's not like this loud all the time. It's just the wind pattern's just something stupid today. Because normally our wind blows this way, but it's coming at us and coming off over here. So you're going to get a lot of highway noise when that happens. I'm still in visual spot of the Lime Trail. We are on the Red Trail. I think the Red Trail may go a little longer. I think that's an indication, because I think I passed the Red Trail right at Route 11, so it probably goes a little longer. And it may connect to another trail, I'm not sure. But if you're fancy enough, here's a spot. There's the Lime Trail. Oh, that trail looks like it comes down. Yep, as it connects to the Red Trail. So Lime Trail and Red Trail are connected probably a couple 100 feet from the access road. So Lime Trail, connector, Red Trail. Answers the Lime Trail question, but opens up more questions. Well, let's go for a hike. I'll just be quiet now, and hopefully the deer and wildlife don't spook me today. If you need to know where, if you need a reference, if you watch the Lime Trail video, if you need a reference where we are, there's that old scary tree that we observed on the Lime Trail, and that right there is the Lime Trail. It could be a loop trail. I'm thinking that's where they're going with it, because Lime Trail is an old access road, and this comes out ahead of it. So if you come out onto the access road and walk straight back to where you parked, it'll make a loop trail. I'll show you when we get to the other end. You can probably see traffic right ahead of us. That's Route 11. But I'm thinking, yeah, these trails being a community park is probably more geared for families and kids. So like, you know, you go to other state forests with hiking trails that are actually geared for people that hike. But, you know, but this time of year, you really can't beat the odors, the smells of the leaves and the fall, and you can't beat that. I've yet to make a scent, you know, a scented candle, as to say, to give you the real smell of late October. Because it's a unique smell, and you only get it like 3 weeks. Here's the access road. Here's where the trail comes out on the access road. So officially, to my understanding, this will be the end of the red trail at this access road. Okay. And there it is. There's your park entrance. And straight ahead is the map and lime trail. But I just noticed this on this tree. I'll be a good supporter and turn this right this side like that. And there you go. Alright. Well, see, it's more of an information area too. But again, this has been here a long time. See, the tree's growing into this piece of wood. I can't even get it to turn right. There it goes. I mean, how long has that been there where it got nailed on both sides of the tree and the tree grew and broke the wood? An inch. So I'm going to say those were there from the 80s and early 90s. So this trail is definitely here at the beginning of the place. Black cherry. Alright, moving on. So that's the end of the red trail, but I'm going to say this is going to be bonus footage, because we're also in an area where there's another trail, unmarked. So we'll include this into the red trail. But, you know, if it's a no-name trail, I might as well get her done. So there's like a building or some storage building up here. That's where that trail goes. Again, sorry for the noise. The parking lot's up there and some kind of building's up there. I ain't gonna show you today. But there is a trail here. No name, no markers. There's yellow tape around it. So I'm gonna see where this goes, I guess. So this is an unknown trail off of the red trail. Again, this park has no hunting, so should be good all year round. Got a little that building up there in the outhouse. There's an outhouse up there. Not sure if it's usable or not. I ain't gonna go exploring on it today. Yeah, this trail wasn't much. Wait, it might still go. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. So there's that building up there in the parking lot. I said I wasn't gonna come looking. Yeah, I know. There's private houses all on the other side of that building. This looks like a rentable space. There's your outhouse. Look at the age of this picnic table. Wow. This definitely goes back to the Boy Scouts. Oh. My camera's having some issues. Yeah, I didn't address an issue. I'm running out of memory space on this camera. So, we're gonna end it here. I was gonna do some more exploring, but so that's the back of the building, parking lot in the front of it. So I'll come back down here to this trail. You hike right behind the building to the right. And there you go. So we'll still call this the Red Trail. We'll get to that another time. It's sketchy as hell, so maybe next time. So, well, hope you enjoyed it. And it's another look at the community park at the Oswego County, Jefferson County border. It's 2 miles north of Sandy Creek on Route 11. You get off at the Route 11 exit on Interstate 81, head towards Sandy Creek, and you'll come across community park. Well, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll give you ambient noise, but it's the kind of noise nobody wants to hear, so. Alright, here you go. Alright, so this is where we left off the last time we were here. We're on the Red Trail. The building and the highway is up there. And we're getting ready to cross a sketchy bridge until the camera said, huh, nope. So, we're going to try to get that accomplished today. Somewhat. So, we explored that last time. Looks like this trail used to go out that way. You see the private residence across the road. Parking lot. There's a parking lot, and that's Route 11 up there. So you can park up there from Route 11 and hike this trail. If this trail interests you, it's behind the building. It'll bring you down. That's the Red Trail going that way. And this one's got no name, so. Oh, right here. We'll call it the Blue Tea Trail. You can barely see it. Oh, you can see it fine. Okay. Does this bridge look a little sketchy to you? No, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, this place is pretty old. This is probably put back into the 80s. What's that saying? I ain't gonna say it. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm taking this. You are something brave, kid. You're a brave person. Might go for a swim shortly, folks, so just leave you on for that, because it'll be hilarious. This whole thing is, yeah. You're seeing it. This is my first time seeing it, so you're seeing my first time reactions to it. It is sketchy. I'm trying to walk over the beam as much as I can, but every step you take, the whole thing flexes. No railings. Definitely, yeah, right there. Feels like they did some kind of work to it, like 20 years ago. Oh, don't like the noise. When I'm crossing over the creek. Creek! No, it wasn't a creek, it was a pop. Pop sounded like wood stressing out. Alright, we made it over the worst part. With that being said, I'm no longer sketched. But the view is alright. If you're not looking down at the planks popping up out of the ground. Yeah, those are the supports. Anyway, nice little creek here. Yep, this is going to be the Blue Tea Trail, because there's that blue tea again. So, let's see where this goes. This is a trail that's not on the 2006 map. So I know there's a county line parking lot up the road a little ways, so this might end up getting there. Like I said, if you get lost, it's like you'll only be lost for like 2 miles because there's roads around the park. Oh, there's a deer right there. I guess it takes you back out to the highway. Yeah, so, yeah, that's why it's no longer being used. As it goes in there. So, that's the end of that trail. Answers that question. Alright, well, I didn't come out here to watch traffic drive by. So that's the Blue Tea Trail that ends on blockage. I guess you could say blockage. So if you decide to, you could exit out to the road. I mean, it's right there, but oh, that means we gotta cross that sketchy bridge again. Oh boy. I just got relaxed from my fear, and I have to go conquer it again. Minutes later. Yeah, it kind of looks like there's another trail over there, though. Hang on, did I go up another trail? Let me check this place out. This looks like a trail right here. Yeah, so I might as well check this one out. Maybe I went the wrong way. There's a trail going this way too. But then I saw that, so I went that way. Well, won't hurt to look, right? Yeah, right here. If I haven't mentioned it before, or if you haven't seen the videos before, this park is dated to at least the 80s or earlier. Because I came here when I was a Cub Scout in the 80s. And then it just went downhill from there. So, everything's probably built way back then, when it was a huge, popular park. It was popular back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, this is the trail, okay. So we're still on the Blue Tea Trail. Now if you've watched the red trail at the end of that video, you could see where they had little pieces of wood with names on them, where the tree had grown up so much that the wood actually split apart like an inch. Here's your marker. Well, I didn't bring my wet gear. Yeah. That's kind of interesting looking though. Might be wood. could get around this wet spot. Yeah. This next one don't look so great either. Need a paddle boat to get through here. Yeah, well, we'll know now. I could get around this. I've seen worse. Believe me. This is easy enough to get around. Ow. This is a perfect example of how you get lost in the woods. Okay, I'm gonna set you up for a perfect example here. Here's the trail we just came in on. We know that's a trail. And then all of a sudden does this. Where'd the trail go? You get to this cluster of trees. Where'd the trail go? That one's got something that looks like a blue mark, but it don't go that way. I'm assuming it comes this way over here. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Well, that's this example, because there's so many times I've done that where I thought it went one way and it was totally nope. This looks interesting. This looks like it used to be a bridge, or they never completed it. Again, this would probably have been a Cub Scout challenge. Walk the creek across the log kind of thing. Yeah, see, it's purposely made to be like this. Oh, what's it say? Okay. 35 feet. The sun's right in the eye. Let's go back a little ways. Right there. 35 feet. So this must be a 35-foot long pole. Traction on it's pretty good actually, so I'm going to attempt it. Nice view of the creek here. Yeah, this could have been for when the Cub Scouts are here, to make them walk across the creek like this. It doesn't look like there's any planks or anything put in it. So, oh, this is a little interesting right here. I almost thought that was a buck scrape. The only issue here is there is no licking branch, so that's not a buck scrape. Alright, carry on. There's no hunting in this park either, so. Now if it's over there, that would leave it. Could have been a skunk. Anyway, carrying on. Another little swamp coming up. Yeah, we can get around that though. Got a nice stone feature running right out of the swamp right here. Starts right here. A little stone feature coming up this way. Don't know what that's about. But right here, going this way, there's a break in that stone feature. Like that would have been an entrance to somebody's property. We could be on a property line too, so. Oh, this looks fun. This looks like an ambush ready to happen. Now let's get around this water hole. I'll meet you on the other side. Alright, come to a trail head. There's no way for that way to be a trailhead. And you got a straight shot going that way. Our trail came from that way. Still heading this way. See where that ends up. Still following the highway. And another mud hole. So if we come back this way, we'll take that trail. See where that leads. Got lots of time today. That's looking kind of sketchy, to be honest. Well, let me figure this out. Alright, so we're going to continue this way where this trail is obvious. So why is this trail so obvious? I don't know. That's the trail where it originally came from. That's, well, there's the green square right there. So it's not, so this is obviously not a vehicle trail, but this is a well-maintained vehicle trail. To where? Those little things that scratch your head. Our trail goes that way. And goes that way. We just figured out we didn't find any indication where it went that way. That's why we came back this way. But this is a well-maintained trail. What the hell? So let's go this way. Holy, look at the deer prints. So what's the purpose of this? It just goes there and... I mean, one way you can't find the other end of the trail. The other way you got the rickety bridge to cross. If you're lucky, there's even a bridge there. Alright, let's go for a walk this way. I can't think I know where this might end up. Oh, there's your fall foliage. Because of the work in the rain and everything else. There you go. Leave you on, it's a beautiful walk. Yeah, I know where we are. I've seen this before, that white square. I ran into that on my other videos here. So this should connect into... Oh, what trail is it? I can't think of the trail right now. The red or green trail, I think. Let me get it around this stupid area. Yeah. It looks like wildlife is starting to overtake the place. Last time I was here last year, there wasn't very many deer sightings, but so far every time I've been here, like when I hiked the Lime Trail, if anybody's watched the Lime Trail, a couple deer spooked me. I'm like, oh look, there's deer, and then I walk by them and then they start following you. It is the time of the rut too. This I could believe would have been a buck rut. That's a believable one. It's right under a licking branch. But again, there's no hunting here, so I'm not worried about showing you. Has been used in a little while, but there are deer here. And with the less population of humans, can't blame them. that up ahead of me here. Trying to determine if that's a stump or... I guess stop right here. Sasquatch. Yeah, that's what it is. Stump. Of course, I am packing heat today, so I don't really need it, but just in case, as I said, we're in the middle of a rut. And if I need to defend myself, I have that option. That tree stump we were just figuring out. Okay, remember, if this is the right trail, I should see an orange construction cone somewhere along the trail here. And that's where we've been. Well, nope, there it is. Okay, perfect. As I start coming around the curve, I see it better. So I know where we are now. We've seen this cone before. If we take a left up here, it'll take you to your information sign trail map from 2006. Almost 20 years ago. Nice little deer trail right here. Oh yeah. There's definitely a lot of deer in the area. Too bad I can't get one on film. Signs of deer, I should say. Well, I guess that's gonna end this video. We'll call it the Blue Tea Trail. We know when we get to the intersection there to go this way, it hooks you right back up to the main trail system. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and again, this is the Community Park Blue Tea Trail, and we're going to end it right here. I'm still lacking the name for this trail. So this is where we ended up. That way we'll take you back to the information sign. We hike this trail in that way. There's the construction cone. And there's the markers. But I can't recall what I named the video. So that's where we are right now. And that way we hiked up along the creek and around the four-wheeler trail, and that's where this area goes. So let's do another 360 here. We just came from that way dead ends. That's the Blue Tea Trail, we'll call it today, because there's no name for these trails, much of these trails, other than the ones that have like line trail or, you know, construction cone. I like the idea. It gives me a reference to know that I've already done that trail that way. So, yeah. So I know if I walk this way about 100, 200 feet, I'm going to come to a billboard with a map on it.